Hello, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video, my name's Amelia. I upload booktube videos, reading vlogs, book videos, basically booktube videos, and sometimes normal vlogs, but predominantly book related content is what you're going to get on here. Excuse me. And if you do enjoy like booktube content, then you know, give me a subscribe, comment down below and like the video. I'm really excited about this one. I've actually been thinking about this one all week. But if you can't gather by the title, I am doing a 24 hours of reading again. It is Easter weekend, so happy Easter, even though this is after Easter. So I've had 4 days off. One of those days was yesterday, but I went away for the night, which is why I didn't start this yesterday, and I'm starting this today on Saturday. It's currently 2 I'm probably not going to start until between half 2 and 3 o'clock. I'm just going to explain how I'm going to do 24 hours of reading. I'm kind of giving myself some books to choose, not to choose from, to read. However, it might change. Anyway, that's a bit of a tangent. I have got plans. So tomorrow morning is Easter Sunday, so I'm going to church to see my granddad and go to church. So that will take some time out of it. I also am going to sleep like normal. I can't do 24 hours of reading without I not sleep. I struggle with no sleep as it is. I struggle with barely any sleep when I go to work after a night out. I make it work, but I do it, but I struggle. So the idea of not sleeping just to read a book, I won't take anything in. I know I won't. So I'm still going to sleep. So this is predominantly going to last till Monday, but I am going to aim to make it too close, if not to the 24-hour mark, close enough to the 24-hour mark. I'm literally just sleeping, going to church, and then spend the whole day tomorrow reading. So I should get it finished by late tomorrow evening, if not early Monday morning, hopefully. So then I can start editing in the afternoon, play Mario Kart with my parents on Monday, and yeah, enjoy my Easter weekend, but relax. I don't have many relaxing weekends until after show week now, which is why I kind of want to use this weekend just to relax, de-stress, and just read. So I have got snacks in this bag. Okay, so for this 24 hours of reading, I've been quite ambitious, and I'm very well aware I'm probably not going to get through all of these books that I've chosen. So I've chosen 5. However, I'm very well aware I'm probably not going to get through them all, but I've chosen ones I'm kind of leaning towards, and then I'll choose between the 3 of them. 2 of them I definitely want to read, so I know I'll be reading them probably first, and then we'll see the other 3 are very much 2 of these are actually the ones on my, 3 of them are actually on my TBR cart. My April hopefuls. I had a tissue a minute ago. 3 of them are my April hopefuls and 2 of them are not. So I'm hoping to at least cross 1 or 2 of the ones on my hopefuls off to say I've done that. So yeah. So I'm just going to show you, we're going to start. The first book I want to read is You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. It's the last book I've got of hers to read until Happy Place comes out. Which is actually this month, I found out. I probably won't get it this month, but it is on payday, so maybe I will. But this is a Friends to Lovers trope as far as I'm aware. And it kind of is another similar one to... Not similar, but it has that kind of feeling of Love and Other Words and Every Summer After. Where something went wrong in the friendship to make them not continue. What I'm gathering is they go on holiday to each other, and yeah, so I actually want to read this one first. I do want to, because I'm feeling like it's nice weather, it's going to be summer vibes now. I feel like this will be a good one, an easy one to read and probably finish today. Fingers crossed. It's not too long, it's quite short, it looks like an easy read, so it's in the 300 mark, which is good. Then I want to read Scarred by Emily McIntyre. I just don't like the fact that this book is so long compared to the other ones, but I'm intrigued to see what this is like, because I loved Hooked, so I'm excited to see what Scarred is like. It's one of Scar from the Lion King. I might put that on today. I think I'm gonna be having a Disney day of having Disney films in the background and just reading Disney films I've seen before, or even Wizards of Waverly Place. I don't know. So Scarred is another one I want to read. Then we've got The Cheat Sheet, which again I think is another Friends to Lovers romance. So this is one I'm not if I don't get to it or I choose not to read it, I'm okay with. It has been on my TBR cut for a while, and I do want to read it and do want to see what it's like. However, I'm not that fussed if I don't, because 2 Friends to Lovers books is... I was going for the fact that I never used to like Friends to Lovers, but I'm not sure if I hate it or like it. Like, I like it, but I'm not sure, so we'll see. This is a maybe. And then we have The X Talk, which is kind of like based on podcasters. I put this on my TV, my April Hopefuls, so this is by Rachel Lynn Solomon. I'm hoping to read it. Again, it's a maybe. It is on my list of pile of 5 books. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to get through 5 books this weekend, but I'm being optimistic. And then we finally have one book that I really do kind of think I'm going to actually read, because it's one of the ones I really want to know, but I just hate that it's hardback. And that is Kingdom of the Feared by Kerry Maniscalco. I'm really just like this universe. I'm not ready for it to end, which is part of the reason I'm like apprehensive about reading it today, this weekend. But I also need to know what happens, so I feel like it's going to be one of those ones that I am probably going to try and read after Scarred. So yeah. So I hope you are excited to follow on this journey of 24 hours of reading. Like I said, I'm not going to start it as of yet. I'm going to give myself some time just to chill, watch some TV, maybe have a nap, and then I'll start reading. By 3 o'clock I want to be reading, whether I've had a nap or not. I want to start reading by 3, because I have a feeling that will give me enough time to like try and get 24 hours in. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay, it's 2 minutes past 3. I started typing 2 minutes later. I took a nap, I needed it. I feel a bit more alive now, and I will start reading You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. I've chosen my tabs for it, got the book, well, I've got my pencil case, and we are going to start reading. So we are about to press start on stopwatch. I've got Beauty and the Beast on, like the original, the animation. I haven't watched the animation in years, so I've got that on in the background, and we're just going to have some fun reading, drinking coffee. I've got over these mini cheddars. I'm not a fan, no. Kind of sucks, but it's okay. And we're going to start reading. We're 1 hour and 15 minutes basically into it so far. I'm on chapter 3. It's a page not even that far in. I think about 10% of the way into it so far. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not loving it at the moment. It's kind of boring. Maybe it's just because my energy is like not there. Maybe I should have either started with more excited book I'm more excited for, or maybe not excited at the moment, but it's fine. I'm hoping that my energy will get up there, but I'm on chapter 3. We've just had 2 chapters. We had the prologue, where you see Alex and Poppy together. Then you have the first 2 chapters like based on the current summer, where she's trying, and it's like she just reaches out to Alex again after like 2 years of not speaking. And now chapter 3 says 12 years ago, which is when they meet, I'm guessing. So yeah, I'm like, it took me an hour and 50 minutes to read 3 chapters, but it's okay. I've got 25 minutes left of Beauty and the Beast. So we'll see how much I can read within the next 25 minutes. Really helps me like refresh and what's the word? Refresh, recuperate, be more alive, and I feel very much more like relaxed, but awake. If that makes sense. Like I was gonna do that. Yeah. But my pizza's in the oven. It's gonna take 10 minutes to cook. I can't hardly speak today. I made the iced tea as I said I was going to do, which you would have seen in the last clip. I'm not sure how well I've made it. And I got another cup of coffee. But I did want to say, I am liking it. Oh, hello. Fucking hell, that scared the crap out of me. I was going to say, I am liking this. It isn't really giving me similar vibes to Love and Other Words and Every Summer After. There's obviously something that's gone wrong, again, like the other ones, but the way this is going is so different. In some ways, it's kind of like, I just like the difference. I'm not saying I'm loving it. I'm still liking it more than I like Book Lovers when I started doing that book. Okay, we're just 4 hours and 25 minutes in, basically, so nearly 4 hours and a half into this. So 19 and a half hours to go. And I'm not even halfway through yet. I'm on page 145, which is in the middle of a chapter, but it's fine. Okay, we are 5 hours and 16 minutes into this reading vlog, and I wanted to try and step and finish it. I'm literally 50% of the way through, but it is also currently 10:15 at night, and I can feel myself, like, my eyes are getting heavy, I'm feeling very, like, tired, and I am going to church in the morning, so I know I need to sleep, even though I want to stay up and read. So yeah, it's getting good. I am enjoying it a lot more than I was when I first started it. I'm on chapter 18. Like I said, 50% of the way through, so I can easily finish it tomorrow. I'm going to try and wake up and read for half an hour before getting ready to go to church. Depends. And then I'll read for obviously the afternoon, the whole rest of the day even. Excuse me, tomorrow. But I honestly cannot keep my eyes open any longer. I think I've decided to simple me because it's just easy. I am about to not reset the stopwatch, just continue the stopwatch. We're at 5 hours 40. I'm hoping by at least the latest 7 hours I will finish this book, if not sooner. Because, yeah. I've got my iced coffee, got my book, got my food, got my film. Let's get on with it. If I do get to a point where I am getting too tired of watching TV, I will put my headphones on and listen to music, but I just don't really fancy music right now, so. Okay. So things seem to be very happy-go-lucky for Poppy and Alex right now, and they haven't discussed what happened in Croatia 2 years ago, and it's really bothering me because now it's kind of like I don't care about the love interest part because it's cute, but I want to know why you stopped talking for 2 years. Like, and there's this much left, which is still enough time to find out what happened. But I just want to know, because it cannot simply go smooth sailing like this now to the rest of the book. Because I don't really care about the smooth sailing bit. I want to know what happened. Okay, we are 8 hours in to this reading vlog. What's 8 takeaway 24? 16 hours to go. Oh my god. 10 hours from now is... I am literally the worst person at doing 24-hour reading challenges because I'll never actually do 24 hours. But we're going to get as close as we can. But I have just finished You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. I'm not going to lie, I really did enjoy this book. I got a bit really disappointed with the reason they stopped talking though. Like, it is, like, at least Every Summer After and Love and Other Words, like, it was a massive reason. Like a big reason I understand why they stopped talking was this. The way they stopped talking, it was just so pointless and stupid. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I did still love it. I'm gonna give it a 3.75 star ranking. I think it deserves that. Excuse me. I've got a gas from what I've eaten. I don't know why. It was a really good book, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah. Oh, my book's so far away. Ow, ow, ow. I am now moving on to Scarred by Emily McIntyre, because I read Hooked in my last 24-hour reading, which was more weekend of reading, and I was hooked on it. I kept wanting to read, so I'm gonna read this one next, I think, because I'm hoping it'll be a bit of an easier read. And yeah, I'm really happy I did finish that book though, because I was worried that I was gonna not. It was really good. I will go back to it quickly. I did love Poppy and Alex. They were really cute together at times, and I liked that she decided she didn't really get what she wanted. However, I just think the way I don't want to spoil too much, but the reason they stopped talking for 2 years was a bit naff, and a bit really, if a friendship is as strong as their friendship is, you wouldn't stop talking to someone just because of what happened. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna start reading Scarred. I will catch up a bit once I've got a bit further into it. Let's go. I am now 9 hours and 16 minutes into this. I'm 10% of the way through Scarred already. I'm on chapter 5. I'm not gonna lie, I'm intrigued. I'm not gonna say I'm loving it yet, not much has happened. But I am intrigued. I like Tristan's attitude. Tristan is basically Scar, and I love his attitude. To be fair, don't get me wrong, I love Lion King, and Scar. I always think about Disney movies. Disney things. I do prefer the villains sometimes, like Ursula and Little Mermaid. Prefer her to. I love Ariel, but I love Ursula. And I did love Scar, even though I hate what he did to Mufasa. But yes, I need more coffee because my energy's going. And I also realised I barely drank any water today, so I'm going to get some water and actually try and be hydrated, because I will feel worse the rest of the week if I don't. So I'm gonna get some coffee and some water, and I'm gonna come back and read. Yeah, and I need to figure out what the hell I'm having for dinner. I think I'm gonna do chicken burger, but I'm not very sure. My body. I'm intrigued. The angst with Sarah, who is the love interest of this book, I'm guessing, and Tristan is good. They haven't had much interactions. Tristan's a bit hot-headed, and he's very demanding of power, even though he's not next to man for the throne. But that was very much Scar. If you've watched Lion King, you know that's what Scar is. So I'm excited. It's definitely different to Hooked. So Hooked was, I wouldn't say it's not tamer, it's dark, and it's just they're two different. Hooked was just about something completely. This is about royals, and I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it because I'm not really a care about royalty, but I am intrigued. So let's get more into it, because I honestly want to enjoy this. I want to get through this book so I can start a new one, because I really, really want to read Kingdom of the Feared, and I'm really tempted to start that, finish, and then for the rest of the next one, finish that, then get back to the other video, because I just want to finish it. Because I don't know if I don't finish Kings of the Feared in the 24-hour reading. I don't know how I'll do it my wrap up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's just read because the timing is going and I just need to read. So. Okay, we've made the 12-hour mark. We have made it to 12 hours 11. If I was reading for 12 hours, that would be fantastic. But it means I've got another 12 hours to go. And if I don't sleep, I'll finish at 7:45 in the morning tomorrow. However, I need to sleep. Or I could make it to 16 hours tonight if I continue reading until midnight, potentially. So it should leave me with 8 hours tomorrow to read, which if I get up at 6:30, 7, 8, 2 o'clock. So, yeah, anyway, we've also made it to the 100 mark, page 111, chapter 16 of this book, 30% of the way through so far. It is quite an easy read to read. I'm enjoying it. The tension between Tristan and Sarah, I'm gonna keep saying, is great, and I'm loving it. I'm really intrigued to see what's gonna happen because I don't really know what's gonna happen because all I can see is I know from what I'm reading, Sarah doesn't like Michael, so wants to hurt him in some ways. Tristan wants Michael dead, and I feel like they're gonna eventually end up working together, but who knows. To 14 hours and I'm 44% of the way through, so I'm at least going to power through to get through another 6%. Actually, I'm going to see how I feel because my eyes are getting heavy and I just know that the longer I stay up, the worse I'm going to take it in. Like, I'm enjoying this book, but I don't want to force myself to step and read it to the point where I just don't care, if that makes sense. Excuse me, and I've got like the worst gas in the world. Like, it sounds disgusting to say, and I'm sharing this on the internet as well, but it's so bad. But I'm really enjoying reading. Like, don't get me wrong, I really am enjoying reading, and I'm so happy that I've done it this weekend. Okay, 14 hours and 14 minutes in, and I'm calling it for the night. I'm not calling the video yet. I'm gonna obviously read in the morning, and also at half my time I wake up for work, even though it's bank holiday. I'm gonna aim to finish this tomorrow, and then my aim is to, even if I won't make it to 24 hours because 10 hours for 6 is 4, and I don't want to. I think I'm going to stop around 2, 3-ish, but I think I can make it to at least 20, 21 hours, which will be the most I've done. I think I can make it to 20 hours because that's 6 hours away from 14. So if I start reading at 6, or if I start reading at 7, that's like 1 o'clock. So I'd make it to 21, 22 hours, but I would just have to stop it from there because I will be shattered. But yeah, it all really depends on what time I actually get up, because I'm very much known to be the person who will wake up at my alarm goes off and stop it and then go back to sleep. So we will see. But I will at least finish this book. I can't guarantee I'll start another book. Like I said, I might read in the morning. First of all, please ignore how terrible I look. I have just woken up. I actually didn't wake up at the earliest. I woke up, then I stopped the alarm, as I predicted I was going to do. But I woke up the time I would get up for work, which is what I needed to do, really. It is now 8 minutes past 8. I've got a coffee. I'm a bit bunged up today. I'm not sure why. I'm really hoping it's just hay fever or a cold, and not what I think it could be. But anyway, I'm about to start reading. I'm going to put some YouTube videos in for now because I just want them on the background. I'm going to start reading. I've got 52% left to read of this, so once I finish this I might start another book, because as much as I do want to read things I never got over for another video, I'd rather just do that during the week and evenings. So we will see. I have an itchy neck as well. It's like great. But yeah, so I'm about to start the stopwatch again. It's at 14 hours and 15 minutes. I'm very much knowing I'm not going to make it to 24, but the furthest I've got into this is 18 hours, I'm pretty sure. I am aiming to get to 20, at least 20 to 21 hours, because at least I can say I was close to it. And I know that defeats the purpose of a 24-hour readathon. The idea of a 24-hour challenge is to get to 24 hours, but I was so optimistic on Saturday, and now I'm just really not optimistic at all. I have sleep in my eye. But I am enjoying reading, and the idea of this is to get through some books and enjoy reading. So that's what I've done. I've been enjoying reading this book. I enjoyed reading You and Me on Vacation. Didn't think I was going to, so here we are. And then hopefully I'll enjoy whatever book I choose to read after, because I'll still have time, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna start the timer. Oh, mute that 1 second. What's happening here? I am gonna start the stopwatch now. Let's go. But Tristan having like the backbone to say what he be so sarcastic but have anything to come back to with whatever anyone says. But what makes it laugh is his mum and Sarah are having like a chat, because she's trying, like, the mum is what to get to know who's gonna marry her son, and then Tristan comes and they talk about how her dad died, and then the mum saying how her son's dad died. And Tristan goes, yes, tragic. If you'd like to fixate on your husband again, mother, by all means, let's continue the early conversation. Because previously they were having a discussion about dad and she clearly didn't care. And now suddenly she cares to bring it up. I love Tristan. I honestly think Tristan might be one of my favourite characters. And I know this is what I mean about these books. I love it because, like, James in Hooked, villain, but absolutely loved him. Like, I still love him. And Tristan in this one I'm loving so much. I just love his energy, the way he talks, the way he is. Oh, so bad. Because really, you would want to like the good people, but I don't see any good people in it. Like, I don't like Michael, but like, and he's written to be someone you don't like. Like, I actually can't. Sarah, I love her. I absolutely hate the Queen Mother. Absolutely despise her. She goes, a queen's duties are far superior to that of an orphan child. First of all, like, you don't say that. It's quite clear by reading the book that this royal family has something to do with her dad's death. So clearly none of them really know. So she's being so insensitive. And I know as royal family sometimes they are, but this is so fucking good. Instead of Sarah getting upset, she goes like this. I love it. She goes, I look forward to becoming queen then. Is it nice? And before the queen can say anything, I'm curious if you enjoy not having those duties anymore. I'm sure you're grateful that you can live your days at the cottage in the middle of nowhere with no responsibilities left to your name. Glenn goes, it sounds very relaxing. Maybe one day after I wed your son, you will be able to visit and I can reassure your doubts by showing you all the ways I've improved on the foundation you tried to build. I can't. Sarah is just something else. I absolutely love her. I honestly just love her. I can't. Like, the fact is, she is strong-willed. She's there for a reason, of course, but she's not one of those, like don't get me wrong, I loved Wendy in Hooked. However, and I say this out of all love, she was very much a very sunshine girl. Like, it wasn't Grumpy versus Sunshine in ways, but she was sunshine. She was very, like, I wouldn't say oblivious, but it took a long time for her to, like, get who she is. I get the strongness of a strong young woman out of her. And then, with Sarah, she's just some strong-ass independent woman who's going after what she needs to do to get payback for her dad. And I'm loving her. I do love when writers create strong, independent women, and strong women who just don't take shit. Excuse the language, but it's just the truth. But I'm obsessed. What does Emily McIntyre do in her books? Because I'm literally obsessed with her book. I'll start chapter 28. At the end of chapter 27, I'm not going to try not to spoil as much of this book, but I need to read it to you. So basically, Tristan and Michael's cousin ended up on a table in pain, and the last bit of the chapter goes, a scream sounds from somewhere beneath the dice, and someone rushes forward, pushing me out of the way as they aid him. I allow them to move me, a sense of dread winding through my middle, recognising that my cousin is poisoned, and not by me. So that was Tristan. And at the beginning of chapter 28, you basically find out that Sarah poisoned him, and that these two together would be perfect. Why is she with Michael? Like, fuck off, Michael. I need Tristan. Like, I need Tristan and her together because I feel like they would conquer and not conquer. They'll probably like try and kill people, but I love that about them together. They'd be so good together. Like, yes, like Tristan doesn't really like his family, and much as she doesn't like his family, it would work so well. Oh, I just need it so bad. I'm obsessed. Like, I am obsessed. Amelia McIntyre, I don't know who you are. Well, I know who you are, but you're an author, but I need to know what you put in your books. Like, now. I'm wearing joggers. I haven't worn these joggers in so long. I don't really wear them that often. But it was just easy. I'm probably going to put shorts on later because I'll get too hot. But for now, I'm cold, so it's okay. And the weather is miserable today. The last couple of days it's been nice and sunny, feeling spring-like. And now it's raining. Like, come on. British weather. I don't know how bipolar you need to be, but... I bought energy drinks in the fridge. I've got Lunchables for my breakfast, and then I love milk. They didn't have a big bag of Magic Stars. They had a big bag of these, but I didn't want 2 bags, so I got a small one and a big one, a small one, because I really love Magic Stars. Like, I love them. So yeah, I'm not gonna eat it just yet because I'm not actually, like, I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry, so I'm just gonna wait. But I'm gonna restart the stopwatch and continue reading because I really want to read this book. I want to finish this book, so let's go. Earlier on in this vlog, I said I don't like Michael. It's like probably a few clips back. I really don't like Michael right now. Like, I just read this guy who is like their cousin. Was dancing with Sarah. She then gets out of his grip, walks off, and then he decides to follow her. Which, if he hasn't been given permission to follow her, which by the sounds of it he hasn't, it doesn't sound great when you're gonna follow someone. Especially, it sounds like you're stalking them. It sounds like you're gonna do something bad, do something stupid against her will and against her wishes. And Tristan was like glanced over at Michael, his brother, expecting him to be seething with rage. Instead, he is busy looking off to the side of the room, making eyes with one of the servant girls. Like, what? Your future wife? It doesn't matter if you have feelings for her or not. Like, she's your future fucking wife. She's also... Oh, it bothers me so much. I don't know why it's annoying me so much, but it's also the point of, like, there's loads of people there, and anyone who can easily gossip back to the papers and get your name spread out as bad to the world. Like, are you sure you want to ruin your reputation? Like, you already have that reputation, but obviously, like, he's now marrying some woman. Like, you can't have it come across the world that you just don't care about that woman. But oh, it's infuriating. It's infuriating. Okay, I've just finished Scarred by Emily McIntyre. This could quite easily get a 5-star read from me. I thought I was reading it and I was like, it's gonna get like a 4.5. Actually, no, but then I was like, no, it's a 5-star read. By far, it's so good. I loved it so much. Just everything. There was a moment, I highlighted it. Where is it? It made me laugh so much because Uncle Ralph goes, "Call the guards, you imbeciles," and then Tristan goes, "You could try," but the dead don't often answer calls, and it just made me laugh so much. But the way the twists and turns in this book, and the shocker of like the little things that change, like the plot twists, oh my god, I absolutely love this book. Again, I mean, McIntyre's done it to me, so I cannot wait to get into Wretched and Twisted. Like, honestly, if I wanted to, I could probably start one of them now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna try not to read them all too fast. I am now going to pick my next read, which I'm going to read for at least for like 2 hours. It's like nearly 12 o'clock. I want to finish by 2, half 2, latest 3. So I'm trying to think. It has to be a shortish book, and like Cheat Sheet is quite short. Like these two books are quite short, but then I've got Ricochet that is quite short. I've got More Than Words that are quite short. I'm just not sure. Like, I'm not really feeling like this book, and I'm not sure if I'm feeling this book. And I feel like because I've already started the Addicted series, like that, I kind of like know what's happening. I'm diving into that world again, and I kind of feel like because the other books are thick, this will be a good start. But yeah, I need the toilet though first, so I'm going to go to the toilet and then figure out what I'm going to read next for my last part of this vlog. But yeah, because I was considering doing things, I never got over like I am with the other vlog, but I don't even feel like I'm feeling that right now. So I don't want to sit myself through that, so yeah. We'll see. I'm going to go to the toilet and I'll make a decision. I've decided to read Ricochet by Kristen and Becca Ritchie. It's the second one in the Addicted/Calloway Sisters series. This is following on from the end of Addicted to You. I'm intrigued to see what this one's about because when I did a reading vlog of Really Addicted to You, but I had listened to that as an audiobook, so when I read it in physical form I knew what it was about and I knew what I felt about it. This one I'd have no idea, but I love the cover. It's only 200 and something pages. It's 200, so I think if I stick my headphones on I can get through it. So we're going to start that now. I'm just going to quickly put on my story graph. We are at the 17 hours and a half mark. I think by half 2, so by half 12 it will be 18 hours. At least 20 hours by half 2, which isn't ideally what I wanted to do. I wanted to get to 21 to 22 hours at least, but I will be happy with 20 hours. I know that it's not gonna. I am telling myself by half 2 latest I will be stopping whether I finish the book, whether I get to 20 hours or not. And then I'll just have a late lunch, and I'll have lunch, and then I'm gonna play some games with my dad and parents, and then I'll come and just sit in my room and edit for the evening. Change my bedding. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly put this on my Goodreads, and then I will start the timer. Okay, I'm 45% of the way through Ricochet. Not 45%, 15% of the way through. That will be quick. 15% of the way through, which has been New Year's Eve. We've hit the 18-hour mark. We've had New Year's Eve, and Daisy's got spiked. And this is the one thing I hate about. I was lucky it never happened to me at uni, but I don't know how. I mean, I know it's still a big thing in the UK, but I think it's less as it is in America, college parties. But that's one thing that always used to scare me about uni house parties, is why I probably never went to house parties at uni, was because I was always scared of what could happen. Because everyone I went to uni with, it was in first year I got invited to a lot of house parties with my flatmates, but they were all people who were on something when they were partying, and I didn't want that for me, so I decided not to go to the parties, which obviously was the best thing actually made the best decision, but still it was scary. So yeah, but I really like Reich. I know he's a bit of a dick, but he's like a hard truth, and that's what I like. And I know from spoilers of it that Daisy and Reich are a couple at some point in the future. I think it's Hot House Flower, that is their book. I'm not even sure if I'm ready for it though yet. I'm just gonna continue reading this, but I do like Reich. Daisy's cute. Okay, I am really sorry the quality of this video is changing, and you're probably not gonna get as many clips now because my memory card on my camera is dead. So I was talking about the book and I realised that I've got no memory left because I've been using it, and I don't want to have to pause the timer to put all the things on my computer because that'll take too long. So I'm just gonna vlog the last bits on my phone. I probably won't vlog, so you probably won't see me vlog until it probably hits like 19 hours or 20 hours. But as I was saying, I really like Reich, even though he's a bit of a dick. Well, he's more like he gives the hard truths to Lily, which I think she needs. That's why I don't use my phone much. Oh, for filming anymore, because that'll do. That'll do. The thing about Reich is he tells the hard truths to Lily, which I think she needs because she is very much a person who tries to think that she's doing okay. She needs the hard truth. Daisy was spiked by some party she was at for New Year's with Lily. And yeah, it's been very interesting. We are, as I was saying, 15% of the way through so far, so 85% left to go. I really like how the next section starts. It says January there. It's really cute. I'm intrigued to see because I feel like we get to know a bit more about Daisy in this book. We've already got to know more about her than we did in Addicted to You, and I really like her. But my favourite character is Rose. I think Rose is her attitude. I love her. But I'm intrigued to get to know Daisy a little bit more in this book. I'm actually gonna stop here. It's 19 hours and 16 minutes out of the 24 hours, so I missed out on 4 hours and 45 minutes before we made it to 24 hours, and I would have read for a full 24 hours. But you know what? I feel pretty proud of myself that I did as much as I could. But I'm literally looking at the book now, and I think because I know I was going to finish it at like 2:30, my brain is getting close to that time now. Maybe at some point this year I will successfully do 24 hours, but it just hasn't happened yet, and I'm sorry. But I did successfully finish 2 books, and I got like 40% of the way through another book. I'm going to wrap this up, so I will try and pop up this time, but I did 19 hours and 16 minutes of reading. I think I was very successful, to be honest, and I read 2 books and a half, basically. And I'm just going to talk about them quickly. So we read You and Me on Vacation, which I gave a 3.75 stars. I finished it yesterday and I can't remember. I think it was 3.75. It was a really cute book. I actually really enjoyed it. Not as good as Beach Read, like that's still my favourite Emily Henry book. But it's still better than Book Lovers. I think I gave Book Lovers a 3.75. So you know what, I'm gonna actually up this to 4. This is a 4-star ranking because it was really good, it was really decent. But it was just a little twist of why they stopped talking. I was a bit like, really? But everything else was good and they were cute together. And then I read Scarred by Emily McIntyre. Love the Emilys. I really enjoyed this book. Like, I loved it. I finished it today. Clearly that's how much I loved it. I started, look at all the tabs. I love it when I tab a book like this and I love it. I was hooked on this book. And this is why I can't go ironic because they've not got text this time. This is a dark retelling, part of the Never After series. I think it's called the Never After series. Yeah, the Never After series. And this was about the Lion King, so it's about Scar. Scar, the person who's basically characterised as Scar is Tristan. Then you've got Sarah, who is the love interest, and Michael, who is basically Simba. But they're brothers, not uncle and nephew. But Tristan's nephew is called Simon, which is really cute. And their last name is Mufasa. And I absolutely love the story. The twists and turns in this book was absolutely everything. Like, just nothing I expected. I honestly can't believe that. I also just realised I didn't do my March TikTok wrap up. I'll do that in a minute. But yes, so this got a 5-star rating for me. I honestly thought I was going to give it 4 point something, and then it got to the end and I was like, yeah, 5-star, fuck yes. I was hooked on it. I loved it. Honestly, if I wasn't tired last night, I would have stayed up to read it. And then I finally, I did start a different book for the last few hours, the last hour and a half, 2 hours. And to be fair, I got a good chunk of the way in. I got 40% of the way through the book, but I just couldn't read it. I was skimming through it, and I don't want to skim through it just to get to the end. I want to actually read it. But I am really enjoying this book. I have a feeling this is going to be like a 4-star read for me. Because I'm going to try and finish it tonight though, because I will spend the evening reading. So if I don't finish it tonight, I'll probably take it with me to work tomorrow and try and finish it at my lunch breaks. But yeah, 4-star. I think this is going to be a 4-star read, if not 3.75. It's good. But yeah, anyway, I am going to end this 24-hour reading vlog here. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe. I will see you again very soon with another reading vlog, which will probably be my Addicted to You and Magnolia Parks vlog, which you'll get in after this, which makes no sense when I'm reading Ricochet, but it's okay, you'll get that, and then it'll be my BookTubers Choose my next read, but video probably, or a reading vlog was in that. But yeah, I do hope you enjoy it. Yeah, please get, like I said, and follow my social medias that are linked down below.